home when you left. You're right. The dog was home when you left. You're right. The cat was home when you left. You're right. The fish was home when you left. You're right. Your mommy, your daddy, your brother, your sister, the dog, the cat, the fish was home when you left. You're right. And that's the reason you left. You're right.
Back at it.
Back again.
Gotta start with the ritual.
You know them ones.
Gotta do it right.
Ragda, what you say?
Do it right.
Mm-hmm.
I pledge allegiance to the ways and the code of masculinity. Never at any point should the feminine imperative affect my decision-making capacity. Listen,
Know them ones.
you start the show.
Come on.
This one's gonna be lit though.
It's gonna be late committee.
Welcome back to the Barracks. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're trying to get this knowledge. And if you ain't, that's on you. You will die a slow death. Let's go. Barracks time.
What we speaking on today?
The army must get some counsel. We speaking about the ties, man. The friendships. Your company you keep around you.
Yeah.
You know?
It's important to talk
They
about.
always say you're the sum of the 5 people you hang around. Birds of a feather
Flock together fully.
You know, so
Yes.
we're trying to break that down, man. Like, why and how do we make the friends that we make? You know, because I feel like most times it's different for women and men. You know, we keep our niggas around for different reasons.
For different reasons.
Just as they keep their sisters around for different
For
reasons.
different reasons.
You know, so we'll be really touching into
Let's
it,
delve into it, brother. Let's delve
creating
into
those bonds.
it. For me, I think it's excuse me, of the utmost importance to assess these ties and camaraderies and acquaintances that you have, because they all serve a purpose, but is the purpose good for you long term?
Okay.
Yeah. For me, that's imperative. You'd rather be alone, honestly speaking, than to be with a bunch of wallets, crazy
Right.
people, hooligans. You know, for me.
Hey, 2 lions is better than 20 sheep.
Hey,
You know,
come on.
so they always put it like that. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Let's speak on
man.
it.
It's really more about the quality of your friendships as opposed to the number of the friends that you have.
Yeah.
Because some of the people that you're calling your friends aren't really your friends if we really break down the criteria of what makes a friend a friend. Right? What makes a friend a friend? For me, I'm gonna start with the loyalty.
Loyalty is important.
The loyalty. Even then, loyalty can be broken down into subsections. Because if they are loyal, what are they loyal to? That's when now we start differentiating our friendships. Because you have your confidants, your acquaintances, and then your comrades,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Confidants, they loyal to you as the human being. Like,
The core of
I
who
am
you
a
are.
friend as of this, regardless of where you are
In
and
life.
what you're doing, right? And then you have acquaintances. We have similar interests, and we pretty much headed the same direction. So let's rather go together.
Let's move. Yeah.
Acquaintances. And then you have comrades. You have a common enemy. Let's join forces and defeat that one.
The enemy of my enemy is my
It's my
friend.
friend.
Yes.
Literally.
Literally,
And then
yes.
you become friends with that, you know? But I feel like now when we really, really come down to it, men form friendships differently as to how women form friendships, right? And alas, you find that women friendships are very fickle. Because I feel like what they're usually based upon are not the right values to
Yeah.
base the friendship upon,
Yeah.
right? So let's start.
Okay.
How do we form friendships? We as men, we're trying to create a brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Number one.
Fully shout out for around the brotherhood activities.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Trying to create a brotherhood. Man.
Brotherhood's
You know,
important.
you find that with us dudes, maybe we have daddy issues. Maybe some of us haven't had our fathers around. So now we get into a space where we raise each other.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
You
It
know,
happens
well,
a lot.
dudes,
It happens a lot.
It's very
Yeah,
privileged, you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Most of the lessons that you've learned from your dudes.
From your dudes.
Either from their experiences or from their domestic situation. You know?
Because most of the time, sometimes we gravitate towards each other based on, like you said, on our situations at the crib. Yeah. But sometimes I will gravitate to you because you got something that I want at home. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to balance out what's going on with me.
I lack.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
through you.
through you, right? And at some point, I remember there was a point, primary school, everything's calm for most of us. It's like mom and dad are here, Gucci. You can get on with almost anybody because
You typically
level.
the same
Yeah.
situation.
Then you get to high school, things are changing. Well, onto different things.
Yeah.
Your situation
and
at
also
home.
your
changes.
mind as well.
Your mind is
Your
changing as
maturity
well,
as well,
fully.
yeah.
So I remember at a point, I was the only one who was not in that secure setup. I remember telling the man, I said, yo, gents, treasure this shit.
Hey,
I told them, I have my reasons,
you know, at
I had-
that tender age though,
Yeah, brother. It's like 16, 17. I told them, I said, yo,
you
gents,
cognizant of the situation. at that
you
point.
look, sometimes it hits you earlier than you think. But when you clock on, and based off that, other friendships were stronger. We started moving different. It fizzled out. And then you move also, then I moved into a phase of now we're just moving mad. Fuck everything else. We're just moving mad.
Just move.
Now when you're moving mad, the I would say the more solid homies that I had
Step off.
went to the sidelines.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Now no, where's saying mine?
Misery loves company, dog. So if you're moving crazy,
You understand what I'm saying?
There's more people to move.
There's more people to move with, bro. Yeah.
If you're moving crazy, yeah, man. The brotherhood, man. For us dudes, and I don't even think it's a conscious decision that we make, but when we form these friendships and they last so long, is because we are so invested in that situation and creating a life, or rather a society that we all want to live in
Yeah.
the near future. So we work together to try and create that. Firstly, starting with ourselves.
Yes.
Everything that we do is interconnected, man. I don't feel good if I'm eating and my man's not eating.
Man's not
You know
eating.
what I mean? I gotta make sure my man's eats as well.
But your code is on point when you
But
think that way.
You gotta, dog.
Yeah,
You gotta.
the code is-
This thing is to a point where it's like, yo, if my man's gotta eat, if I gotta share my plate with my man's, I'm gonna do that. But then, as wiser niggas or smarter niggas, the plan is to make sure that everybody has a plate and we all sit at the same table, because the table is important.
At the end of the day.
You know what I mean?
Because we don't have to be going in when we leave the barracks now. We're going separate.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But when it comes and it's time to eat, we're at the same table.
Facts.
And we build each other off of that.
That's what niggas do, and that's the key point, key criteria to building friendships. Most of my guys that I call my friends, I can easily call my brothers.
Yes.
That's the brother.
The brotherhood,
We
yeah.
create that over time, being together and growing and learning each other,
Mm-hmm.
growing together. That's key. That's what dudes do.
That's what
They
dudes do.
create a brotherhood.
They create
Do
that
sisters
shit.
do that? Do we have a sisterhood?
I've never heard the word sisterhood. Nah, I haven't heard that.
You have
I'd
that?
be lying. But I think gents generally, we don't rate girls' friendships. They rate our friendships in terms of, yo, you've been with men for that long.
Yeah.
You guys have never, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
But for us, it's like, you guys
It's
are.
big. It's bigger than that for us. Like,
Yeah.
I think maybe that's why. Because for us, it's a bit natural. It's like, yo, bruh, these are my brothers. These are my soldiers. This is the family.
This is a no-go zone.
You know what I mean? This is the
Yeah.
family. Do women have that? Like a solid sisterhood? Like, yo, but this is the family.
But hands don't move the same way we do. So I don't think the way they code and set up their friendships is the same.
Okay, facts. And then I'll go to a point.
This is what's
Part
it.
of why they form friendships.
Yeah.
Social validation.
Mm.
You gotta belong to a
Move
clique.
with the in crowd.
You gotta belong to a clique, bro.
Mm.
You know?
Ironically, though, because I'm a practical man and I like to bring things back to nature, right? Because where we are right now, we are further away from nature, furthest as we've ever been
Facts.
in time.
Facts.
We're the only animals who don't want to stick to our DNA in a way to the
Facts.
fullest of effects. Lionesses move together, bro.
Yeah.
they move together.
They move in a pack.
They move in a pack
tribe.
because it benefits them to be together.
In a pack, exactly.
You know them ones.
Exactly.
So yeah. So I think ultimately Hans sometimes can be that way. Us moving together can benefit all of us in a way, right? So you must belong to the clique to benefit.
That's social validation.
Yeah.
So is that a good value to base a friendship upon?
Based on what? Social validation?
Because that's what it's based on. Because you see with dudes, bro, the social validation in being cliques. But by being a clique automatically, there's some kind of validation in that. But we belong in cliques for different reasons. You know, we have things in common.
Yeah.
You, my boy, we cool.
We good.
But you've got a clique, I've got a clique.
Facts.
You know? That's clique. But common ground, they can all sit down together.
Oh, bro, easy.
Because we are men.
And speak
It's a
on
brotherhood.
life and with reason.
But for Hans, if you don't fit into the aesthetic of that clique,
I think with the segregation is real with the Hans.
yeah, it's way realer with that.
It's heavy.
It's way realer with that.
Heavy. I bet you. Tell me if I lie. You've been with a group of girls this week and you'd be like, oh, where's so and so? Ah, loyal. I like.
I know that math all too well. I know that math all too
Exactly.
well.
Exactly.
So basically, he's like, nah, I got friends for certain situations.
Yes.
Friends for different kinds.
When I'm going other places, I go with my
You know what I
homies.
mean?
Yeah.
So that's Hans. Alright, we go to another one. Let's talk the comrade element of why we form friendships.
Mm.
You know, with guys, like one of the things that linked us up actually was the music, the game.
Yeah.
Right?
We felt we've been in.
You know what I mean?
In tandem for a long time. Yeah. Because of it.
Because of it.
Yeah.
But you want someone that I was chilling with.
Fully.
Just someone I know. So like, cool, from a distance. But then at some point, we had to reconnect because we had a similar vision of where we feel like the game should be at.
Right.
And what we feel like should be done. Like
Should be done.
musically and in the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we linked up when we started this.
Fully.
By that, we became comrades.
Yes.
We are fighting the same evil.
Yeah.
You know, which is our system.
Our
at this
system,
kind of
yeah.
point, you know. We get together for that to become comrades. And I think we can attribute that to girls as well.
Okay.
Girls also do the same thing, particularly when it comes to the cause of feminism.
Oh yes.
You
Yes.
know,
They all recruit each other and they
You know
all
what I
sign
mean?
up.
Like,
They all sign
They
up.
have different interests. They probably don't even like each other. But now because they have to fight men, they have to get together and fight men.
They can't be seen on this side.
Yeah, nah. You don't want to be a pick-me.
What?
You don't want to be a pick-me. Like, yo, oh shit. So you're in line with the niggas now.
Oh.
Or you're supporting the patriarchy.
Okay,
Ah,
cool.
okay.
You are part of the problem.
You know what I mean? No girl wants to be labeled as part of the problem.
Yeah.
Ever.
Even if she doesn't really subscribe to
Yeah, now she has to subscribe
Yeah,
just to not be a part of that. Because you can't be on the fence. You have to pick a side.
You must.
You know,
Gray
pick
areas
a
are
side,
not allowed.
you know?
Yeah.
So that's how they form friendships and why. Still, not a good value to form a friendship based upon. You know? Because even in your being comrades, your fight is tricky. I'm not saying it's stupid and it's wrong, no. But I'm just saying,
It's a tricky action to take.
you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
tricky
tricky
path,
action to take.
You know,
Yeah.
whereas when it's niggas being comrades, whatever we're fighting is serious. Right now we're fighting a whole system, a structure that exists, that them feminists themselves are living under. We getting together trying to fix a problem as men should.
Right. Right.
Form a friendship based on that.
Form a friendship based on that.
Get to the next point, man. We're breezing through these. 'cause
breezing
I'm
through
just trying to
these.
get y'all to think about it. I don't want to be
Yeah.
going too deep into it and explaining things that may not make sense.
Mm.
You tell me how you feel about it, and then we can engage further from there. You got us on the Twitter. You're gonna have us on the tube.
Fully.
You know,
Fully.
it is what it is. Yo, just say what you gotta say, though. Be honest about it, though. Think about it. Don't just try to be combative for the sake of being combative. Think about what
Leave
I'm
your
saying.
emotions out of it.
You know what I mean? Think about what I'm saying, and then think about it as well from your own perspective and how you understand
Your
it,
personal life.
and how you feel it. You know what I mean? And then make comments based on that. Don't just come here to fight, man. We don't need that energy.
Yeah, well, they trying to do that.
We don't need that.
And honestly, we won't entertain that. I will.
We don't need that energy.
Let's have a convo. Yeah.
And then we say men also build friendships just based on being acquaintances. I'll give you a scenario.
Yeah.
Like you have dudes that you really, really fuck with, but you fuck with them for specific reasons.
Okay.
Right? Like now you have friends that are divided into subsections. Like you've got your mans that you're gonna call for the problems. Right? Like the mans with the store, you've got a mans for that.
You know.
Yo, Bali, we chilling over here.
What you say?
We good with the funds.
Yes.
Yo, just make some connections, man. Bring some people over.
Yes.
Quick, 30 minutes, Bali be telling you like, yo, come pick me up from here. You're gonna pick up these 3 hands from here, and then we're going to pick up those other 3 hands from here. That's all with the plug, you know. And you've got your other mans with the guap.
With your
Who doesn't care much for things, bruh. You know? Doesn't care much for shit.
Yeah.
Just like, yo, bro, listen, I'm trying to do something nice, man. Just trying to chill and relax, bro. Be like, nah, chill. Come to my spot, dog. How much y'all need? Here's some liquor, bro. Here's a couple of bricks. Got mans with the guap. So
Set it
now you
up.
create acquaintances based on function.
If you've read this book called Think and Grow Rich, you've read it. One of the key points in this steps of thinking and grow rich is creating a mastermind group. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Right? So the mastermind group comes together and we all put our resources together for the greater cause.
Yeah.
Right. So that's that concept I can link to the mastermind, where ultimately we're linking up for good vibes. We need A, B, C.
Yeah. We know
Where's
what's
the
together,
mastermind
we know who
group?
got it.
Let's put it together. It's brotherhood activity still.
Still, like,
Yeah.
it's weird how with all the points that we're making about dudes, a lot of them tend to connect.
Fully.
A lot of them tend to connect. The comrades and acquaintances, they connect. And sometimes that's the brotherhood itself.
Yeah.
And then with the hands, we go to competition. Why they set up friendships. Competition.
The criteria is so different. It's shocking. It's alarming.
I think it's because maybe their values are very different from ours. I'm not saying their values are bad. That's up to your own interpretation as a human being. But their values are different from ours. Because on the competition end, you make friends with a girl because she's better than you. Either you want to learn or bring her down. But you gotta keep her close. Keep your enemies close. You know what I mean? Keep your
Arts
friends
of
close and
war.
your
Arts
enemies
of
closer.
war.
You know what I mean? And girls do that.
Very well.
Girls really, really do that.
Right.
Like you know how if like you have a squad, there's the bad one, you got the 9, and then there's the shitty one, like you got the 4, right? And they're always gonna bring the 4 around, just so you can appreciate the 9 more.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
You never see a group of bad girls.
Nah. Baddies like all night. Someone's gotta be there to just let you know. Would say if you are falling from grace, that's what you get.
Yeah.
So they create friendships. Just
It's a lot of branding for them.
facts.
Product placement.
Facts. But then again, it goes back to the
Social
validation.
validation. Social validations. Yeah.
Tricky stuff, bro. Tricky
And I
stuff.
think ultimately, because, like you said in previous episode, if you do not serve a purpose, you will not be around for a high,
Facts.
right?
Facts.
So even with the
With their
homies,
friendships, facts. Touche.
right?
Touche.
Because if now we're a group of bad hands, we're moving, makeup, fully, bare weaves.
Don't come here with your pumps.
What you doing? As Hambi now. Do you know where we're going, bruh? Yeah? As the Hambi now, eh?
I
Right.
wonder if there's anyone that's really, really, really strict about that vibe. It should be Hans, bro. As happy now. Hey, machara ashiana, boy. Machara ashiana, boy.
Roger.
Sala wait for Lentley, boy. You eat that tub of chocolate by yourself.
Kaola.
Relax.
We'll come
we
back.
can't take
We'll tell you the story.
I'm sure you don't laugh like you.
Yo!
What's your problem? You don't laugh like you. You don't dance also. You don't want to entertain the host. What must happen?
What must happen?
And we're live, man. Yo, pardon the change of scenery, man. Just ran into a couple of hiccups.
Yes.
Where we're at before. But we're here now, man. We gotta give you the work.
Adjustments. Don't stop the action. Just adjust, brother.
We had to change the venue a little bit, but it is what it is. Pardon us for that. But hey, the content carries on, man. We still trying to talk about this friendship thing.
Yeah.
You know, why we keep the friends we keep. And as I was saying, man, like for dudes, man, dudes don't rate themselves so highly to a point that they are conceited and narcissistic about who they think they are. So we are able to value someone that's bigger and better than we are.
True.
To a point that you befriend such people for mentorship.
For mentorship,
For
right.
lack of a better word, you know?
Yeah.
It's a situation of, yo, I like where you at. I'm trying to get there.
I'm trying to get there.
Show me the ropes.
Yeah. And I think we shouldn't shy away from that. The whole mentorship aspect.
Bro, I
It's
genuinely
important.
feel like that's what changes a nigga's life.
Mm.
If you're around people that respect where you're trying to go and are already where you're trying to go, and they can put you on,
Storage.
that's the best vibe.
It's
That's
the best
type
vibe.
of situation that you can be in. Let's stop.
It hasn't stopped.
Let's go.
It just says your computer's running low on storage space. Visit storage settings to free up some space.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, the mentorship thing, man. Yo, for me, I take it a bit too personal, and I take it to heart because I know a couple of dudes that really mess with me that are in better socio-economic situations and social situations, you know? But they respect where I'm trying to go. And they respect who I am in my position.
They see the vision.
You know, so they give me some game every now and again. And that game that I get from those dudes is the reason sometimes I'm ahead of my own peers. Because they drop real jewels on me. Like proper shit. And we as niggas, we do that a lot.
Yeah,
And
we
I
drop gem on
encourage
niggas. We drop
that
gems
do
on each
that.
other. It's
You know what I
important,
mean?
bruv. And
Like,
ultimately, the point we're driving at here is now build solid and healthy relationships.
yeah.
You know.
With people that are in better positions than you.
Exactly. Exactly. Even because we're speaking about yoking yourself to people who are going in the same direction, like-minded, but it doesn't hurt to just say, yo, let me be friend with Vumani because he's where I'm trying to be.
We going where we going. You know? If someone's already there, perfect.
Perfect.
Be that dude as well.
You know? So I think we also as gents, we're not afraid to cut it. I think we are more afraid to cut each other off though.
That's
Then
because
hands.
our friendships usually are based on something bigger than function. How we create our bonds is different from how women create their bonds.
Yeah.
You know, but it is something we really need to address because now, as we progress as men and we are trying to get to the situation of high value, there's some dudes that you don't need around you when you're trying
That's
to be
true.
high value.
That's true.
You
That's
know?
true.
Because they don't know what high value is. They don't even appreciate high value. So if you're doing high value things, you do that with high value niggas.
High value niggas, yeah.
Those are the people who come around. But at the same time, if my man's is down, we don't leave a soldier
Don't
behind,
leave a soldier
you know?
behind, bro.
That nigga ain't dead, dog. He just been shot in the leg.
Yeah,
He can't
don't leave
walk
him
by
behind.
himself.
Don't leave him
So
behind.
we carry him. He's
Yeah.
not dead. If he dead, then he dead.
Then that's another story.
You know what I mean?
That's
But
another
if he's just
story.
limping, dog, we don't leave him to die. We carry him until it can heal and then get back on the platoon, dog, and do the mission.
Because there's strength in numbers. You only have to learn that once, boy.
Facts.
Yeah, there's strength in numbers.
We've been in this situation before.
With
Strength in
brother?
numbers, dog.
Yeah.
What did we do then? Trust.
We fumbled, boy. We fumbled earlier. You know what I'm saying? But
It is what
it is what it is,
what
boy.
is,
You know what I'm
dog.
saying?
It is
But
what it is.
ultimately, I think I hate seeing a situation. I've been in a situation like that where I'm moving in the right direction. I was moving in the right direction, and then I got around some people that were kind of slowing me down,
Shit.
right? And luckily I had a good group of people around me at the time, and they were like, "Brother, you're moving mad though with these lot. These lot ain't going where you're going."
Shit.
We're not saying cut them out completely, but you know,
You just connected with them now, but they're not going where you're going.
limit the activity, the action and interaction with them.
They end here.
Exactly, they end here. Know that. Be cognizant of that.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that's really something we as niggas really need to take to heart because we drag a lot of their weight.
Ish.
we do that a lot because of how our loyalty situation is structured. Because my man's doesn't stop being my man's because he moves different. He's still my man's.
Or he's stuck in one place.
You know
He's
what I
still
mean?
your man.
He's still my man's, you know. So now you better know that, yo, if I'm gonna move to where I'm supposed to move, I can't move with mans. But that doesn't change the relationship.
Yeah, the fact
that's
is
still my man.
It's still man's, bro. And
You know?
I like it goes to one of the laws in the laws of power that I always refer to when I'm taking stock of my life and where I'm at. And you say it's the 10th law in the law of infection. Avoid the unhappy and the unlucky.
The unlucky, yeah. I saw you tweeted that. Put that on your tab.
I put that on my WhatsApp. Say, yo, your energy is contagious, bro.
Facts.
You know,
Facts.
you mesh with the wrong people. Subconsciously, shit begins to change in your mind because it's a meshing of energies, right? So if I'm looking at a Han, she's married, but she's moving with Hans who are single and they're moving mad. I think that's important to mention. That shit ain't gonna last, man.
Facts.
You know,
Facts.
you never change the group changes you.
Facts. That's how you become the sum of the 5 people.
Exactly.
They don't become the sum of
Nah, they can't all conform to your standards.
Facts.
But you have to get in line.
Majority rules. These things are
Ah, bro, you don't overrule the family, bro.
These things are said.
Yeah, you know. So I think we have to be cognizant of where we're going, what we're trying to achieve, align with the right people, but build your people up as well. I believe in that.
Village.
Yeah.
Village. You know how for men, this is in every other self-help, how to be a man, whatever book. The one thing that they're always talking about is build your village, bro. Who are your people? Who are your soldiers? You know, as far as your chessboard goes, know all your pieces at the very least.
At the very
the
least.
pieces that you're moving with. The opposition is the opposition, regardless. Know your pieces and then move with that. Create that village.
Know what you're gonna do
Create
next.
your culture, you know? And I think niggas naturally just do that. That's why when you really think about it, there's more squads of dudes than there's squads of broads. Because dudes stay in the pack. They stay in the squad. Because we all have a common interest and a common goal. We are all going somewhere.
Yeah.
And let's amplify that and build on that. You know what? Like right now, the way our society is structured, women are complaining about this, we complaining about this. We as the dudes need to stand up and be like, okay, cool. How are we the problem? Address our issues.
Our issues.
As the dudes.
As the dudes, yeah. As the brotherhood.
The problem. And then make them address their issues. Because at the end of the day, we all have to be accountable for the society we are creating.
We're all living in it, so no one is exempt.
You know what I mean?
No one is exempt.
Let us start with us. So it's easy then to point fingers because you started with yourself.
Yeah. Don't throw stones in the glass house.
That's all I'm saying.
Man. Yeah, man. Anything else?
Man, just wrap it up, man. Like, all in all I'm gonna say is, man, yo, build all your friendships from the right values.
From the right value system, yeah.
A right value system that is good for you and is good for the society you're trying to live in. Right? Don't be creating bogus friendships just off something that's gonna fade away in the next couple of years.
Of a fleeting moment or an idea.
On,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Because
Also,
fuckery is fleeting, bro.
That's what we need to reevaluate though, because the fuckery is what's popping right now.
Fully.
All decisions are made based on that. That clout. Do anything for clout.
Clout.
Shut up.
Anyway.
Like they really do anything for clout, and it's like, yo, where does that get you? What currency is that? You know, what does it do for society? What does it do for your own life, personally? Let's move away from that, dog. Let's go back to having solid values as niggas. You know, it's weird how you're talking about how don't be the infection situation. Don't be around.
Avoid the unhappy and the unlucky.
You know. This is for another topic, another day, but I have to bring up the intimacy element of that. Watch who you shove your dick in. Watch who you shove your dick in.
Don't just put
and
that thing
mommies,
in there.
watch who you let hit as well.
Yeah. These are
because
facts.
that is in full effect in those spaces.
Because it's an energy, bro.
My nigga, that's the ultimate energy. That's the most basic and carnal way of merging your energies with someone else. So watch who you're taking energy from, and watch who you giving your fucking
Energy too. Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Because now the way our society is moving, it's like we're not aware of that, or we choose to block that.
We choose to block it out. Yeah, because look, the fact that I saw this tweet. If you're not trying to do something in public, or the world know about it,
Don't
you
do it
shouldn't
at all.
be doing it, right? So if you're afraid to tell your moms or your dads or your best homie, yo man, I'm moving like this,
You shouldn't be moving.
you shouldn't be moving like that. Your conscience will tell you this is not right, bro. You need to be doing better for yourself.
And now we override the conscious body. I will override all the time. Stupid decisions all the time.
All the time,
Like,
all the time.
I shouldn't be doing this, but fucking. I'm doing
But
it
and that's the thing. But fuck it, man. That shit needs to stop, bro. You know, we have to make better decisions. Because ultimately, you'll pay for your decisions.
Facts. I think that's another thing we need to let people know. Like, even if I'm not gonna hold you accountable and I'm not gonna treat you a certain way because of the decisions you made, your karma will do that for you. There's consequences for
Fully.
your decision.
Exactly, 100%.
You know what I mean?
And you can't turn karma off also.
You know what I mean?
Just know that. Like
Just
when
be
karma's
aware of
coming
that.
for you,
It's done.
coming and it's done. When you're tired, hey, yo, karma, sing
Nah,
a
son.
bruh.
You made those decisions.
You put this in effect. There's no time frame on it.
So let's stop doing that. Let's
Yep.
just stop doing that.
Alright, man.
Let our decisions be more calculated at this point, you know? Because we had a very critical point in our society where what we do, by the time we have kids, I mean, a whole bunch of us already have kids,
That's true.
but they're still young though. We can still impart some better knowledge onto their lives.
As we should.
And not the shit that we doing.
As we should. Yeah.
So we gotta act right, man. Let's just come to a point where we understand that we are not where we should be as a society, and then make the necessary changes to move how we're supposed to
Move
move.
accordingly, yeah. Make the right adjustments. Introspection, bro.
Bruh. People don't like looking at the mirror.
Honest
bruh.
with yourself, bro.
People don't like looking
Honest
at the
with
mirror.
yourself. And again, I referenced the book early in the previous episode where we're talking about the spiritual laws for the superior man, right?
Yeah.
And one of them chapters in there is talking about how you have to embrace the criticism from your friends, but you have to be around good people to take
To take
criticism.
criticism, yeah.
The good people must be willing to give the criticism. Because if you defensive, it's like, bruh, that nigga don't want to hear it anyway.
I
So.
won't even lie though. As far as niggas go, we pretty much have that on lock.
Yeah.
I would pretty much. Niggas will tell you. Niggas will let
Niggas
you
will
know.
let you know it's pride.
Niggas will let you know. Even if they know how you be moving as mans. I have some of my mans be like, yo, I know you be moving like this, but nah, fam. For this particular situation, you gotta be moving like that. Take a page out of my book.
Yeah.
Move like that.
Move like
it's
this.
the only one that's gonna work.
See
in
what
this
happens.
situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So niggas ain't shy to tell you. They'll let you know.
It's important.
And those are the values that make a friendship what it is. Niggas that can check you.
Because you can
And
bank
you can
on them.
reflect
Yeah.
and be like, nah, you know what?
He was
My
right.
mans was right. I don't feel right about it. It's telling me.
But
It's right.
it's facts. Yeah. Put your ego aside, man.
So let's stop moving like that.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, we can't change the world, man. But one podcast at a time.
One chat at a
Hopefully,
time.
You know,
One
people will be hearing
convo.
us.
Yeah, man.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, we come to the end of
Soldiers.
the episode.
Signing
Soldiers.
out.
Brother.
And it's a wrap.
Okay, next.
It's the storage thing, bro.